And I will draw the attention of the Zoological Republic military to the east because of their hatred for Biafrans. And the monsters that they grew will overrun the north. These were the words of Mazen Namdekan, and this is absolutely a prophecy fulfilled. Today, from the statistics available, it's being noticed that about 70%, or should I say 75% of the Zoological Republic military is currently in Biafra land. Or should I say in the southern parts. That's how they are. Wonderful people, men and women of good conscience and lovers of freedom. All over the globe, we bring greetings to you from the desk of Nicky Bobby, where we bring to you reliable news across Biafra land, Zoological Republic, Africa, as well as the world. And we wouldn't forget to entreat you to also subscribe to our new channel, because this is the new one. We want our information to be reaching our teeming populace before now, especially those in Biafra land who really need this information for security purposes and for them to know the next decision they will be able to make. And we as well implore you, should you like what we are doing, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button as well as to share our videos. You are free to comment. Tell us what you have in your mind, then we will make sure that we reply you. Following this prophecy fulfilled of great leader Mazen Namdekan, we have come to the final conclusion that one of the speakers of the House of Rep, Wose, have confirmed the situation at hand. Wose said that the Buhari government gets information before the group, T-Group attacks. They received 44 security reports before Kuje prison was attacked. This was a statement made by the House of Rep Deputy Speaker Wose. Or did you follow up what we just said? In case you don't really quite encapsulate what you just said, we said, based on what Wuse said, he is a House of Rep Deputy Speaker. We just stated verbatim what he said, that the Zoological Republic government, in other words, the apex of the government in the zoo, the federal government of the Zoological Republic, seated in Abuja, always receive information as regard to tea attacks that's being carried by Fulani people. Do you understand that? And in addition, he said that the federal government of the zoo received 44 security reports before Kuje prison was attacked by the Fulani tea group. Did it shock you? That's to tell you that these are the things that are going on. Of course, they've told you that these Fulani tea groups are the boys of the presidents, or should I say the presidency, like they always say. And that is what is happening. In case you don't know, let me remind you again that the Fulanis, they tabulated and have the statistics of the kidnapping that is going on in the Zoological Republic. They have made trillions of naira through ransom. And that is why the man who they call the controversial Imam, or so they call him, they tell you that there is money in that job. In fact, it's one of the most lucrative business that's existing in the Zoological Republic now. And you see him moving from one forest to another, distributing medical aids to these Fulani tree groups. But then the Zoological Republic government could not do anything. They see them, and he comes before the public, the air, and tells that, yes, Army knows where those guys are. Even the presidents know where they are. Or should I say the presidency, because there is no single person called the president in the zoo. You see how this is working out. And what you have to know is that following that, what's information on our desk now shows that the Fulani tea group have really planned and constructed their next move, in the sense that On their next move, they target Lagos, FCT, that is Abuja, Capital Territory, as well as Katsina. These are the three locations they want to go for now. Then what would the Zoological Republic government do? Those in Abuja, nothing. Can you now begin to appreciate the fact that these ones are in Abuja are the ones sponsoring this thing that's going on? Do you understand what I'm saying? The cabals, the so-called ministers, all of them. In as much as you are from the Fulani, they know what is going on. These guys are their boys. They are reporting to them. That is what we tell you. So when somebody is telling you they are dear Nigeria, try to think back and understand what the person is saying, because they derive a lot of profit from what is going on. They are. And following that, we just want to bring to you another information as regard to some of the insecurity that is taking place in Biafra land. Maybe because of what is going on, some of the touts and hoodlums have taken up the streets again. They want to key in the name of what is going on. Insecurity to perpetrate their own evil. Here, IPOB ESN was able to capture some crooks who have been snatching machines, and this took place in Anambra. Let's just have a little hearing.
Chibuzo. Onye ebe. Onye ukpo. Ke village gị n'ukpo. Onye ebe. Ke ewu n'ukpo. Ke unu na-abata unu bịara ime na Anambra wee jide unu.
Asị ka nke a gbara ọsọ ọsọ ka eje buru mechie. Eje bute mechie.
Ke ebe kampụ ya dị.
Onye nke a gbara ọsọ. N'ọsụ.
N'ọsụ Umoru. Ọsụ Itokwa. Ebe a ka kampụ nke onye nke a dị. Then o wee kpọrọ gị ka unu gaa bute mechie. Iwe sori ya. Iwe nyata ha. Uche onye. Then mana ihe niile nyakọsị. Ihe niile ọkwa ọgwụ egbe. Kezi anyị ji gbaa gị egbe nweta gị. Ihe ma ihe eji maka ịgba gị egbe nweta gị. Nne Messi na-eso unu. Ịghọtago? Nne Messi na-eso unu. So now, you are welcome. Here is your properties. Including their arms. Onye Anambra Nnewi South. Onye ebe na Nnewi South. Ezinifte Nnewi. Ka ya fa village. Ezinifte Umudiana. Ka ihe unu mere jijide unu. Unu je ide ana machine we jide unu. Machine ka ụbọchị unu bido na ana machine na Anambra.
Ana na stage since.
Mana unu na anabu moto.
On before anabu moto mboza the mozu stage the maka anabu moto.
Okay, di ụzọ mechie. Unu na anazi machine. Mmadụ ole ka unu gbagbugoro? Nyanwa ha nwa gbagbugoro. Ha gbagbugoro a lot of people. Ndị a na-ana machine. Then ka onye a na-akpọ akwụkwọ onye a na-akpọ small case.
Small case. Small case is onye ezinifte a. Omena onye awọkọ ọrụ. Na na ọzọ Igbo. Nwanne ndị be anyị ka.
Yes, so had it been that IPOB is not saying anything meaningful, had it been that ESN is not really working, this group of guys that's being tracked down right now would have said that they are IPOB ESN command, because when some of them go and mess around, they turn around and say they are ESN, because of course we know that ESN is the only group currently that is doing meaningful work. Yes, I still want to ask people again. I'm asking, since Ebubago started who can come out and say that this is the security tip or measures that they have received from Evry? Who can come out and say within Biafra land that, if not because of Evry, we would have been run over by this Fulani T-group? Anybody? No, nobody, because the Evry is a version of the Fulani T-group. It doesn't matter how you try to defend them. But you see ESN, you see our mothers, our fathers, farmers, traders, they always give kudos to ESN. If not because of ESN, man, this year we don't have gone back to farm. If not because of this ESN, this particular road, we wouldn't have been operating it. If not because of ESN, we wouldn't have been sleeping in our own house. So you can see it, the way things are going. It's not a question of the Zoological Republic is doing that. No, it's a question of who is doing the rightful thing. ESN, run by IPOB, being commanded by Mazi Chike Doziam in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a way. They are doing extremely nice and important job. So that is why at any point in time, I must lend my support to the ESN command that is being run by the IPOB. It's not these ones, some of the touts that someone from Finland will be somewhere asking them, go and do this, go and do that. And tomorrow they come out on social media, they'll be making calls, making videos. You shouldn't listen to DOS. Then if you don't listen to DOS, whom again will you listen to? We have remained resolute in all that we've been saying from the day one, because we saw everything the way it's going. And if at the end of the day I see all these things from the beginning and I decide to speak otherwise, I will ask you not to listen to me again. The truth is what we speak here anytime, any day. Do you know the reason why the former Nicky Bobby was closed down? It was because of somebody who hates to hear the voice of Nicky Bobby. He don't want to. I wouldn't say he, because they are a group of people. They continue fighting right from the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendition. That is when the set came in. Every now and then they were coming. But what I'm asking, I'm begging our viewers, our people, is that go ahead and share this message from Nicky Bobby. Like I said before, we were almost 40,000 followers and subscribers. What I want to do is, if our followers can, at this particular point in time, reach out to the people, especially those in the remote part of Biafra land. We had a lot of aged women that were attracting information from us. They asked their children, they asked their stepsons or daughters that tune in to Nicky Bobby. Let's know what is going on, what will happen next in our area. Please, if you can reach out to them, we always so much appreciate it. Now, let me ask you a question. Some of you must have known the stand of Nicky Bobby till this point in time. That we stand here, we are for the real game, for the real restoration of Biafra. We are not here to come out on social media to talk. Now, if somebody now wake up and say, no, Nicky Bobby's voice must not be heard, what do you think the person is doing? Indirectly, the person is working against the Biafran restoration. If you do not want our people to receive the message, first-hand information of what is going on, then how come will you turn around and say that you are fighting for freedom? You are fighting for your people, you are fighting for your fathers, for your mothers, for your cousins, for your brothers and sisters. Is that possible? No, it's not possible. Just like somebody wake up and said he must make sure that Radio Biafra will not work again. He must make sure that he will close down the Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, as well as Instagram handles of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he was broadcasting. What exactly do you think the person was doing? What the person is working is against the success the restoration of our nation, Biafra. So somebody cannot come out and say, no, I must make sure that I close down this channel. No, he will not say, I don't like his voice, I don't want to hear from him. Let him not speak again. And at the end of the day, the person will tell you, no, I'm fighting for Biafra. Why you have denied our mothers, our grandfathers back home the opportunity to listen to what is going on and keep abreast of the information and know the next security tips they will take. Is that possible? So that is why we are entreating you, our great viewers, those who have been opportune to connect back to this new Nicky Bobby channel. Do not hesitate to share it to some of other of our subscribers. What we want is that at least that 40,000 subscribers, if you can get back to 5,000 of them so that the message will continue flowing, it will be necessary. It will be absolutely necessary. At this point in time, we will continue bringing you the latest security issues, the latest in IPOB, the latest that's taking place in Biafra land, as well as in the Zoological Republic, because we cover beyond Biafra land. We thank you, wonderful people, for listening. And to this point, we must say that it is in Biafra land that all of us have our citizenship, and until Biafra is fully restored, we will not rest. May you remain safe and blessed wherever you may be.